Excuse me. I had a like cookie protein bar, and it was not very good, and I can feel it sticking to my mouth. But okay, now that that's sorted, welcome back to the At the Ends of Eras video game stream. Let's see, I'm gonna get my little phone out because I decided to start a daily schedule. Okay. Because, if we remember last time, I deleted a bunch of levels, because I sort of realized a change in mindset, where I don't want to just... I have a bad habit of just making things, without really thinking about how they're going to affect the overall picture. So I want to lay out... I'm going to take some time today to lay out my plans for the medium overall. Since, you know, that's the main gimmick of the game. Oh, I keep pressing the Windows key by default. But... oh... So I think my schedule is going to be to think about the broader picture of the game, and then to think about what I'm going to do today to fix that. Or you know what, I'll just read out the schedule that I wrote late at night yesterday. Plan the overall medium, fix one bug, write one conversation, sketch or model one thing, then do whatever I want. And I think that's a generally good plan. You know, to keep, because it's so easy for me to just get lost in things for weeks at a time and forget the context in which I'm making things. So what I'm going to do is not do that. So okay. What I'm going to talk about today is the medium AI, because specifically I wanted to talk about a thing that I've been thinking about but I haven't shared on stream, which is the concept of layers. Because basically, there's various ways that I want to structure the information in the game. Since, you know, you talk to an AI, or the game loop is you explore, discover, and then you talk to the medium. And it changes based on what you've actually found exploring. But that's easier said than said as a story, you know. So what I've devised is layers, where basically, like, if we go to the illusory room, this music might be a little too intense for my brain. I like it though, but it's too foreground music for me, which admittedly will be a lot of the music that I have. I know. I have a good idea. I can rearrange my playlist. Let's see. Actually, a lot of music on this. Oh wait, no there's not. It's just not letting, it just doesn't, the playlist isn't scrolling up. Okay, there we go. After this song, it'll be some cello pizzano. But okay. Let's see if I can actually figure things out. So basically, there's various layers of the AI, like visual appearances, like if you don't have any memory of her at all, it's like this weird abstract like shape based on like impressions as a kid. But if you just talk to native people in the area, you get this native layer, as I call it. Which is basically the like foundation, like just basically like the average person in the world, according to Jackie's understanding. And the way it works is, whenever you ask a question, it goes down to the first layer that's visible. So, admittedly, I'm using the metaphor kind of the opposite of how it is. Instead of a person being in layers where the inner layers are the deepest, I'm using it as the outer layer, like things layered on top of each other. So, like, this might be like average, like no idea, like primordial layer. As in, Jackie has no understanding of this character, or this person, and this is based on, like, her most, I guess, basic impressions, or, like, assumptions from, like, her childhood memories, and just projecting her feelings onto things. And then, like, the native layer, as in, you know, she's interacted with people in this area for long enough that she's formed an impression of, like, what is the average person in this area like? And then this layer I've already started working on. That's why we have the little thing, the little guy here, and this room here, because this is like, you're just talking based on, like, you know, you're talking with like an average person from this area, one of these funny little guys. And it does sort of draw questions as to how Jackie is half funny little guy, but that's a question for another day. And then let's say there's a layer on top of that, so that's what we're going to be making today. Or part of this quest, not necessarily today, but it's the city layer, because there's a group of people from this area. So if we go to the city, practitioners of the religion lived in this city. So I want to make this more interesting, first off, just to make it, like, more interesting content. And then to make it, inform the medium as, like, another layer. And the way these layers are implemented, the reason I have this system at all is basically so that way I don't have to think of every single possible bit of information the player gets. I can just think, like, okay, you know, like, Jackie learned something new about native people, so that goes into the native layer, for example. But if there's something that takes priority, such as learning something about the Sirdi people, that takes precedence when the player asks a question. So then this layer is covered. Because these layers represent more specific or more recent information as you go up. So maybe, like, beyond this, because this is just, like, the culture within this state, or within this nation that she lives in. But then maybe above that, it could be, like, like, childhood or something like that. And, you know, you would go up from there to, like, somebody who knew her literally yesterday. Or, like, you know, something like that. So as you go up, the layers that cover it are the more specific layers. So I think that at least it clarifies, well, at least it keeps it clear for my mind. I don't think it'll keep it clear for your mind, but you don't need to understand it. I'm just going to put this in medium, maybe. Did I? Oh, wait, I already had it. But yeah, because there's other ways that I structure information as well, like events. Eventually I'll get this. Medium. Can you believe in Windows 11 they put like copy, paste, and rename at the top as like icons? How could... Okay, I won't expound on it, but basically, how could in 2024 somebody think, ah, I'm a UI designer, I went to UI school, I'm going to replace text with an icon without text, and that'll make the UI easier to use. Unbelievable. But anyway. This is the concept of layers. And eventually we'll probably also add events, which are basically just one-time things where the medium completely changes to like look cooler. For like to help the player process specific anecdotes. Make so many other... Oh, okay. This is... Okay, that was the script. Let's see. I'm gonna delete... this is all fine. Whenever I make a devlog, I create a bunch more scripts for other devlogs and then don't make them because I'm too busy making the rest of the stuff. But okay, that's our 10 minutes of planning for the overall game. I want to fix one bug. And I think I'm going to start... So I'm just going to start tacking away at the movement bugs. Because they're really annoying. So allow rolling downhill. Alright, that's going to be easy. Because it used to be in the game, so if we just start the game now. It used to be you could roll even when you were sliding, if you were pointing specifically downhill. Because I had to add that. Because, yeah, this rewrite. I think overall, it'll eventually be better. But I've realized it's probably like... Basically, I think a rewrite takes about 10% as long as the code has existed that's being rewritten. Because you basically have so many things that you like tune and adjust as you go. And then you have to redo all of that adjustment as you discover new things. So where... Let's do here. There we go. Okay, so if I roll down the hill, you can see I can't roll, even though I'd like to. So what I can do, let's go to the player, state.roll. Where do we return state.roll? Okay. So we actually need this to be roll input. So if sliding, let's do var roll input equals this. Oh wait, no. The press condition should actually be after everything, because it has the side effect of clearing the input buffer. But okay. So what we can do is, when we're sliding, if we're crouching, roll input and I think it should be movement 3D dot best floor. No, I know, not that. Ground dot normal. Oh yeah, because if there's no ground, we instantly return things. Or things there. Okay. And this should be greater than some min dot. Alright, min dot movement. There was something here, I thought. Oh well. Const min dot roll sliding equals 0.3. So basically you have to be holding in the direction that you're going down the hill. So if we go to paint. Basically what I want is, you know, you're running down the hill, going this way, and then you press roll. You clearly don't want to climb. Probably. So what it should be is you can roll. Because the ground normal and the ground normal is this way. So therefore if the dot product is positive, that means you're both going this way. So okay. Min dot roll sliding. Oh yeah, and it should be and best floor greater than 0. Then we do res equals state dot roll. And also, I shouldn't fix it. I just remembered. Only fix one bug, because I don't want to get too distracted by it. Oh. Oh, right. I was going to say algal brain, but I haven't actually done the algal compiler since the stream. I think I, like, overworked myself. Alright, let's try it. There we go. So now you can roll jump down a hill. Let's make sure it doesn't bug out, though. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Like, it's pretty definitively, like, I am not intending to, like, climb. I'm intending to go down the hill. So I was gonna just do 0, but then you wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, that seems about right. And actually, I should just put this daily schedule up here. There we go. So that'll be our daily plan. What is this? Oh, right, my old code. Okay. So let's write a conversation, because last time we left off, we were in the checkpoint area. That's not quite right. Chunk terrain checkpoint. Do I have any saves in this area? Well, I guess I probably should just redo some of that stuff. Actually, did I delete the city? I did, because it was bad content. Okay. But that means I need to put, orstad somewhere, temporarily. Let's just make Chunk Terrain City 1, then. And then we'll do chunk content. And for now, it'll just be little placeholder huts. Okay, so I'm going to re-implement. We're going to have some really cool stuff here. Let's have spatial. Div. Entities. And then and let's have a scrap. That's what houses look like. And then we're going to have a light on it. Beautiful. Does this have a distance visible? It does, okay. Why did I put it on this when I could have just put it on the thing of... Or I guess I know why. It was because I had this stuff. Well, what if I just copy this? Well, what if I just... Hang on. So then we close this, so we'll detach this script. Because then we can have extends distance visible. Look at that. I forgot that inheritance was a thing that I could do. Okay, there we go. And now let's make this is going to be Orstad's lovely home. So he has all his things that he needs, and then there's going to be the NPC that you talk to that I forget where he is. So this will be the NPC that tells you about Orstad. And I'm just going to completely ignore any of the other constraints that I was originally going to start with. Oh, wait. Okay, now let's go through the dialogue. So, because I forgot any of this stuff or where it was. Okay, old feeling. City Dweller 1. He runs the big shop in the town. There's a shopkeeper in the city. Okay, good enough. Where'd your dialogue go? I see it here as one of the things that's supposed to be here. Oh, wait. Okay. What's the problem with the player body? Nothing, I see? Okay. I know this song and dance. It's because I edited the script from outside to fix a bug, I think. Pretty sure? Or did it not? Oh, no. Okay, so that did update properly. Speaking of, before I do anything too much, I should probably commit that change. Okay, so... fix... oh, I was already have gotten distracted from my one goal of writing a conversation by, you know, editing the light and stuff. Oh well. Rolling down hills. I think that's going to be unavoidable. Okay, and now the rest of this is going to be just for that conversation. Oh, it still isn't working. Yeah, that's all fine. Beautiful, perfect. Okay. Will City 1 function, or will it still refuse to operate? Okay. Just restart Godot. And if that doesn't work, I'll delete the whole game. Hey, look at that. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a, like, load game city, or, like, post intro or something. And this will probably be fine. If it actually exists. Interesting. Okay. I'm too busy eating the protein bars, but I'll save this last one for after the stream. But okay. So I'm in my app data. I've forgotten... Oh, Godot. App user data. At the ends of arrows. So we have quite a few saves. Post underscore intro. Okay. Feels like it faded in, but I think that might have just been an illusion of the brain. Oh, right. The 180-degree thing. Another bug I need to fix soon. Okay. Let's moonwalk over there. Okay, so I want to use a note about mum. I'm going to say add mum as a task to keep her notes near the top or something like that. Because, you know, Armstrong told us to come out here, so those notes should be at the top, because it was a task that we wanted to do. Oh. Didn't I fix this? No, I didn't fix this. Hang on. I need to figure out... Let's go to the UI, dialog viewer. Admittedly, this is another bug, but it's a crashing bug, so let's fix it. Because, you know, the game really should, like, function from point A to point B. Oh, right. Dialog is not in the dialog viewer folder. Okay, where is placeholder? Why do I... What the hell is this? Okay. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Somehow. So that was added, like, months ago. If ID equals nothing... I know. If ID not equal to, let's replace folder. Everything else here is true. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, wait, no, I'm already loaded. Beautiful, and then we ask this guy to note. And that one's gonna also drive me crazy, but I won't fix it for now. I'll fix it after I do the one conversation stuff. Okay. Why is this here? We aren't following him. I know what it is. It's because we should have this not here. Because now we set him to do this when we do the follower stuff. Because that's in the... Let's go to orstad. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do it again. Oh wait, and it's quite the climb up here. No longer needed. Let's do false. And let's also do stat talked orstad. Okay, so now it's doing the same thing, or now it's doing the thing that it's supposed to do. Then we do cool lore stuff. So this, what does this do? So this stuff in the medium, because basically you have an extended story about Jackie's mom. I'll say that's going to add to the medium layer. So let's actually add that, or the native layer, I think. Because that doesn't fundamentally change things. So let's do... well, I guess... Yeah, I'll put it in the native layer, I guess. Or it'll be a modifier that affects all the layers. Old feeling, so the medium. And thankfully, with that other part of the quest deleted, this will be much faster. So I'm going to say war stuff influences the and then okay, and then let's do this, since now there's now you don't actually get these guns, but you don't really need it that much, I don't think. Oh, and we also should remove, so let's say gulch stuff. Eventually that'll be there. Well, yeah, let's say that's fine for now. What I want to do is I want to actually get to... This quest was basically functional, except you couldn't get the telescope that you used to get the item. Like, there's an item you have to get, and the way you can get it is by looking at, through a telescope, a name tag in the hotel room, and then pretending you know the guy that had the hotel. So let's add that now. Because I've dallied and dillied long enough. I'm gonna say even it'll just be a guy you buy the telescope from, or binoculars. Let's just do that for now. Stories design the quest. That's not helpful. So let's do... This is now going to be... Yeah, why did I put much more difficult? It was already difficult enough. Oh. I should have made it so that I can edit multiple of these at the same time. Oh well. This helps me procrastinate on the important thing, which is writing that dialogue. Okay, people who lead you to Orstad. I think I got these basically... Well, I have one, but... So you remove mention of the Great Tower in Orstad's dialogue. That's, I think, completed. Oh, wait, no. I don't think I even need this anymore. Let's see, if... Great Tower City... Where's the stuff that I was supposed to do that's not here? Okay, checkpoint. So we don't have a way to get the telescope. Let's say you can buy it at a shop or find it somewhere else. So not very interesting right now, but I can do something more. You know, I can always just add more complications once we get that. So let's do checkpoint. Oh yeah, this is the right one. Let's see, I'm gonna skip. Well, it's already done. My music picks have been too noisy for me. Okay, for now, let's just say there's gonna be a little shop stand. One of these. And it was back when it was called an empire. How quaint. And there's gonna be a little guy here. We'll have a shop. And it's been 1 billion years since I've even seen a shop. Oh, he can't even... Alright, where's my table? Too much. Yeah, very, he'll probably be over here. And then there'll probably just be a hut for now. This will be at, there we go. And also one of those bath huts. Though maybe they would have something else out here. I think it'd be more modern. I'm just going to use this as a placeholder. But okay, so this guy is going to be our one conversation for today, because he will make this quest officially functional. Let's say... Drop... Old feeling, so this will be telescope, shop, dialog. Let's rename this as NPC telescope. Alright, so now we need shop inventory, which I do not remember where I kept that because it's been a billion years. So it'll be something like these ones. I don't know if it really makes sense to put it in here, but oh well. Shop, persistent. So the way it worked was I is the ID for the item, so it'll be a telescope. Count of 1. I'll say like 25 or 15. See, it could be nice for looking out. Let's say that. So that way the player's tempted to buy it before they even know the actual utility for this specific quest. And eventually there'll be other guys who have telescopes as well. But okay, shop tender. And I want him to have unassuming dialogue, I think. Well, alright, how does Orstad work? How does his shop work? Okay, we can just do shop and then exiting. Oh, wait, do we... We don't need this anymore, because this means that we're exiting automatically. And I don't want to do that. Okay. And see, and I want the I hotel guy, because if two people, yeah, so let's do global add stat Jackie Kypera. Basically, Vayland is England, Kypera is America. So let's do actually cost equals 0. Global stat. I don't need to do add stat. I can do plus stat. And then Jackie slash bruh. Then otherwise. And both of these will go to the same thing. It'll be like see. And what do we have? Shop standard inventory. So our standard inventory, flag, armor, stamina, booster, those are fine. And then let's do this. So we'll just do oh wait. And now we're gonna have replies. Go to replies. And I should eventually, it'd be fun if I can actually have a comment of like when the player has actually bought something, because you know there's a lot of games where you enter a shop dialogue and then they always say like thanks for doing business even though you just didn't do business. Because it'd be pretty easy, well, it'd be feasible, not super easy. I'll just put that as a note. You know, one of those things that could be neat of like shop dialogue tracks if you actually bought something. And that'll be definitely a could ship. Didn't I fix this? I basically fixed it. And also, I should make sure, so when we get the telescope, dialogue hinting that you could... And this will be lower priority. A very simple bit of dialogue, but I want to see if this will actually, like, I mean, it should work, but let's, I guess, go through this quest and make sure it still, like, functions. So, like, we're here. Where do we go from here? So there are two ways to the city. Rosmo, take the road, the Emirate, like, blah, blah, blah. It's the Gulch like, so it's not really like that. Alright, let's go this way. I should probably just give the player a compass as well. I'll just add that to the list. Put it on the list. Since I use north, south, east, and west so much. UI. But lower. Oh. Ah. Because we have Kypra. In fact, we should do subtopic. What should it be? What is Jackie's thoughts on Kypra? The fictional stand-in for basically America. Except it's sort of a hyper, like... Because basically, this is sort of abstract, but if you've ever played the demo for my game, Kitty Gets a Burger, that game took place in Kypra. And it was sort of a hyper-urbanized America. Basically like if LA was the whole country. Scary thought, I know, but that's basically what it was. Well, let's just do it back. So what should I do anyway? Okay. So this is another way that you can get the same dialogue. So if we go to the iHost guy, he has this as well in his stuff. Maybe I should even have it like as the same, like maybe I should even have this in the same file, but I won't for now. Oh wait, let's also get our quotes. Because I still don't know how to type quotes. As in the actual, like, proper open and closing characters. So that seems fine. Oh wait, and this is now this. And that explains why this... Huh. Oh well. Actually, did I mess this? I wonder if this is actually going to work, because I think it might kill the otherwise, or not skip it properly. Oh, I'm sure it will, actually. Never mind. Okay. But what do I want here? So we have... basically good enough there. And then global is follower orstad. I think that'd be neat. Let's do checkpoint lab purpose here as well. Checkpoint lab purpose. Otherwise, we do this stuff. I guess actually... Okay. So this is the default, I think, maybe. Otherwise... Okay. You recall learning there's some sort of research group trying to open the tower. So basically this guy's saying the same thing as this shopkeeper now. So we can also do this here. We could actually just have this. So let's do orstad. No, global is follower orstad. Okay, so that seems like it could be mostly functional. So what I'm going to do is save and quit. PP terrain checkpoints, because I think I have orstad with me. There he is. My funny little guy. Alright, let's save now. And this guy, does he have an ID actually? He should. He should be called, Telescope. Brosma Telescope. Ooh. Game didn't like that. Also, I've been feeling much better today, and I think it's because I went on a much harder run than I usually do. I think it's because when I was first starting to run, you know, I would get really tired really quickly, but then I would just keep running. But now, I typically don't do that. I run it only slightly faster than I usually did. Where's Orstad? Oh, he's way over here. Oh, wait. This guy... Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah. I'll just have both of these do the same thing, basically. Oh, wait, and this one... Oh, wait, no, that's fine. Okay. And this should be here. Telescope. Did I complete my thought? I forgot what I was even going to say. Right, I should run harder. Oh, wait. Forgot this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna also have this here. So let's do... how do I want to handle this, actually? I think maybe plus... plus that. So technically, you could bypass this by just, you know, you say it and then you exit the dialogue, and then he skips it, and then you don't have that. But if the player's going out of their way to break the dialogue, I'm fine if they break it a little bit. Okay, let's do something with this, so... I know. Stat. Jackie Kypra. Otherwise... I don't care that much. It doesn't add anything really interesting. Okay. But does this count as a conversation? I think it does. But now I actually need the ability to mention to Orstad that this guy has a telescope. So I think what I could do... So what I'm going to do is... Let's have a function to, like, check if something's in stock. Mark sold. And data, function... Let's do function, Oh, we do kind of have this already. Let's do item count, ID, string. So where the heck's item data at? Actually, I think it's going to be if ID in inventory data dot persistent. I should have done more to figure out. Okay, hang on. Import. How do I parse this thing? Okay, I think it's just exactly the same as this, so it's just gonna have C. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's just an array as well. Yeah. So we'd have to check var p equals item data inventory data dot persistent ID if not p dot empty return p dot p c l and then var t equals item data dot temporary ID not p t dot empty return p dot c. And this is a function, and then we return 0. And I think I should warn here. No, I got JavaScript brain. Missing item, ID. Okay, so now what I can do is main speaker, and you know, function has item ID. let's say that's probably good for now, I think. Oh wait, and also go to replies. Admittedly, I think the shopkeepers, their personalities are a little flat. This iHost and the telescope shop guy. They're both very, like, excited guys with the same sort of broken, like, slightly stilted English. So I want to do a little bit more with them. And also I should make some unique things, but I'll ignore that for now. So we know that guy is there. So now, if we go back to here, I think this constitutes a good, or a functional conversation at the very least. Okay. This bug drives me crazy. Okay. But I think we got all that stuff. So we're going to say updated some dialogue, so the quest basically completable. So that basically gets this, wherever it is. Gives it to you, you can... Wait, no, let's say this is done. Completed, and then like other places with telescopes around the world, and that'll be lower. Okay, and so our next thing on our daily to-do list, sketch model texture one thing. I know just the thing, the telescope. So what is the average dimensions of a looking glass? I'd say... maybe half a meter? So let's do like 0.05 and like 0.5. And then like 12 or something? That seems fine. Alright, I'm gonna stand. Oh wait, I know what I need to do. Delete these edges first. So now, check it out. It looks like a vaguely like a telescope. How are these supposed to be? I'll need to check how these should be posed. So let's go to tablet, skull tablet. Okay, so they align with the x-axis, horizontal axis. That. Practically looks like a thing. Okay. Control E, mark scene. That was not quite what I wanted. There we go. The marking sharp doesn't hurt either. Yeah, let's say here. And it should be an old-fashioned looking glass. Wait, I know a good thing. It would be to, where should I put this? Because I'm thinking, like, these should all be, like, separate things. There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, so the larger side would be, I think, slightly darker and have, like, little scratches going down it. That'd be good. I think this one... No, I think they all have the same behavior, yeah. Because they're all the same, like, dimensions of getting larger and then smaller. Even if they have the opposite ordering of, like, these bits. Well, no, I think this one actually does have... I think this one is the opposite, though. Yeah, because this side is like that. So let's do... Ooh. Okay, I think this one I just need to swap around, and that way it's easy for me to remember. Like, top to bottom, this stuff goes in. Oh wait, no, it doesn't even matter for this. Well... Doesn't even matter for these two, because these two are different. This one clicks into here. Okay. Whatever. It looks good. Looks okay. It conveys the thing. This is now... entities. Assets. Items usable. I guess it goes in here. Does that say lantern or lantem? Did I do a joke on myself? Okay, but whatever. Gamer. No, telescope. Okay, so let's get Krita. This will be a fancy brass telescope. And also I'm going to sit down again. I had my 10 seconds of standing up and that was good. And also, I'm going to turn on different lights. The glare is getting too much. Okay. And I heard that hard drive spinning up. So I think there's going to be another 45 seconds waiting for this. Okay. So let's splurge on a big old 128 by 120. Well, do I need them to be this small? No, let's go big. It's not really brass. This is closer to brass color. Okay. Telescope. Maybe I should make it a kinematic body? No. I'll just add a little cylinder if I want, if I need to. Let's see. Items. That didn't work as well as I wanted it to. We'll just open this. Didn't quite work. Okay. So now... Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. Actually, let's look in a looking glass. Let's see what they actually look like before I just start modeling. Is this... Am I using the term... Am I using the wrong term? Because I wanted it to be more interesting. Okay, a spyglass. I like the leather, and that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to say spyglass instead of looking glass, then. So where is the room? Here's spyglass. And I'll eventually look through again for more things, but... Okay, so yeah, I like the leather. So I'll add that. So that would go on, okay, the one on the very left. Let's do, like... Oh wait, and this end should actually be... So this little bit here should be this color still. And in fact, now that I've done this, I should have put this on a separate layer, so that way I can fiddle with it. I somehow lost my leather color. More red. There we go. Okay, so let's add some slight warbling to the metal. I'll say darker, a little bit more red. And then we'll also have something that's a little bit brighter and a little bit more yellow as like a contrast. Is this even... Okay, it is doing a little bit. Maybe it should be... I think it should be a little bit smaller, though. So that way, once we actually get it in the game, it'll have a little bit more visual interest. And for these, I'll just put it at... let's put these as black, maybe. Now put a little, like, white dot. Well, no, they'll also have... These should have, what's it called? Reflections on them, specularity. So let's say maybe a little bit more like... Something like you can look a little bit into the telescope from in here, but you can't really see that much on the other side. And then maybe a little bit of like glass. There we go. And then for these, we'll do a little bit of like dark, like sort of ambient occlusion kind of here. Maybe that'd work. What is this? What is this bit actually? Oh, I see. It's this bit. So it actually be appropriate to put this little bit of ambient occlusion on both ends. And then we can add some slight scratches like this that would go up and down like this as it, like, you know, to show its history, its lifespan of doing that. So this side has the same fate of getting ambient occluded here, maybe a little bit of ambient occlusion on this side, but not as much. And then years of wear and tear, centuries of wear and tear. It's going to be the most beautiful looking glass you've ever seen in a video game. And this bit stays as it is, but we can do a little bit of like this on either side, I think. Because this side is what leads directly into the lens. So we'll do that, and we'll do a little bit of this. And then this side we'll do a little bit more. That. See how this looks. Project. Where should I put these? I think I'm going to put it in GLB items nowadays. Because I've been mismanaging my materials, or my textures, putting them all in the same folder, which has been a bad idea. But okay. Get this. Take your time, Blender. There, look at that. It's even a thing, and it has little ambient occlusion bits. I think they're a little bit more than they should have been, but I don't care enough to fix it right now. But what I will do is now we can add the details to the leather. So what do I want? I'd like some of this texture here, so let's just look at leather. Not like bad looking leather, like nice looking leather. Aged leather. Let's go back to the looking glasses. They had much nicer looking leather than any of these. Like, I like the reddish hue. I like the noise. So let's do like a select opaque. Multiply. Oh, this stuff I don't like very much. Let's filter. Well, actually, this stuff isn't even part of like the UV layout, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's just do filter, other random noise. There we go. So this will give us a little bit of that random noise. And then I want a little bit of like, what do I want exactly? Let's lock this. I don't think this is going to quite give me what I want, actually. Maybe just ever so slightly lighter. And then I can do, like, heavier, like this. Oh. Did not realize. Okay. Okay. Press this button. Is the button functional? Does the button work? Okay, I think it must be undo. I think it's just something that I can undo. I didn't realize. Okay, let's also get a little bit of a darker red brown, like more saturated red. That looks okay, and now I want to try making some little stitches. So how would those do? Little X's, that looks okay. How does this one look? I like the stitching on this, but I think... Okay. So there's a little line, and then there's little X's. Easy enough. Let's do that then. Then we'll have a little bit of ambient occlusion on top of that eventually. I want these to be even darker. Let's just make this a little bit like that, and we'll add a little bit of like deformation to these right here to indicate that there's holes here. Oh, that's not quite working. There we go. And then I'd like a little bit of sort of ambient occlusion in here. Or just shading. Okay. Oh, and then I'm going to save this as a creative file as well. can see this in motion now. Look at that. It looks like it's a looking glass. Admittedly, I think the details here, yeah, I'd like more, I think, yeah, more weathering, more color deformation, more of this brass aging. How does that look? Antique brass. Maybe we'll get some good results. Something that's always interesting to think about is how, like, nowadays, things are artificially aged. Like, these could be, like, off the factory today, because they just put them in chemical baths to oxidize them faster, I think. Or maybe even just do some sort of, like, paint on them. But, like, when people actually bought them, they were brand new. This. Well, these aren't new either, but they look pretty new. But nowadays, if you look at brass and it's actually new, like, this looks terrible. Even though it also is apparently an antique, but it just looks bad. New brass does not look good. It lacks the contours. Like, look at this old thing. That looks nice. But okay. So I need more discoloration all throughout the brass. So let's figure out how to go about that. Because I'm still not getting the nice results that I got. Like, I really like the color specifically of this one. See, this one's nice, excuse me. Let's try vintage brass. Not really getting me anything new. Alright, so what am I missing? So we have little speckles of different shades, and then eventually, well, this would be more normal mapping than anything else. Ah, and I see that, like, here, where it's been used a lot, it's a different color. It's a lighter color. So where would be the light, like, where would be the frequently used pieces on this thing? And what can I do about that? Or what can I do to, also, more reddish, I think. It's like, what if I just spackled this with, like, orange? And then I could get some, and I want more dark, or darker ambient occlusion as well. This one. Because I liked that. And eventually I need to add ambient occlusion to, like, Jackie's textures as well, because she's had the same textures since the game has been made, basically. Like, I've redone a few of them. And also, now that I'm thinking about it, I can add more grime in these corners as well. So if we go back to this color, or this dark like that, and then this brass color. I should have made these separate layers, but that's the mistake that I will live with. And this should be much more red, I think. Well, a little too red now. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh wait, I didn't export it. Project GLB items. It vaguely approximates it, I think. Though I think what I can do as well for the lenses, let's put black in the background behind them. Oh wait, let's make sure. Okay, yeah, and those have plenty of space. It's just not comfortable. I think this chair is just, well, I don't know what it is. Not comfortable to sit anymore, but it's not comfortable to stand either. Okay, and now the lens is crisp and clear. And it does just a hint of what I wanted, where you can see just a little bit of the color coming through. As if you can see through the lens, but just slightly. Wait. No, all three of these have exports in the wrong place. Okay.
Main system engaging combat mode.
That looks nice. Okay, and then we'll amp up the specularity to like about there, because it needs to work for the leather and the glass, so it'll be a bit of a compromise. Entities visual. So we need... I have a good idea. So for this thing now... Well, what's my other thing? What are my other daily tasks? Okay, that was the last, like, required thing. So now what I want to do is I want to extend this with a table so that way the guy can actually sell stuff. I know. Shop stand extended. And I'm pretty sure this is a song from, so what we're listening to is Kota Hoshino's music that he uploaded to his MySpace, apparently. Or at least that's what I assume it is. That's because it's called, like, MySpace tracks. But I'm pretty sure this was also in, either Evergrace 1 or... no, wait, no. This is, Armored Core. Because it's the same song with slight differences. But okay. And you know, I should probably do the same thing with this, where I did like, I actually looked at reference. Not quite what I'm looking for. Market stand. I could do just one of these. That'd be funny. And probably more realistic, too. I think these are unnecessary. You know, regardless of whatever size I make this. And also, excuse my eating sounds and my mouth being partially full of stuff. That protein bar tempted me too much. It's not good, but it is food. Also, this should be smooth. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Doesn't look so hot from this side. Rickety old thing. You know what? Now that I've done this, I think it would be funny to make make one of these standing shelters. What are they called? Or a foldable shelter, maybe. We're getting closer. instant folding shelter. Yeah, I'm gonna make one of these. That'd be funny. Okay, let's do cube. How do we do this? What are the dimensions of this thing? Well, that didn't quite get me where I wanted. Folding like square shelter? Oh, a canopy tent. That's probably what it is. Okay. This was the name I was looking for. And it was 11 feet by 11 feet, so that's what? 3.5 by 3.5 meters or so? So a little bit more like this. So let's make the legs. Gonna be like 0.1. Because what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, Shift S. Selection to cursor. I'm getting good at this. Okay. Now we have our beautiful little legs. And then we're going to join all these together and join them to this. Because we're just going to delete this part. Okay, so how tall should it be? 2.5 meters is probably tall enough for most people. And you go up like this, and then you'd like... For now, what I could do is just like... something like that, basically, except instead of this, we could do like... what can we do? It's not quite... well... yeah, that's gonna be way too complicated for me to figure out. Let's just do like S1, and then individual origins. Okay, here we go. Good enough, basically. And then what I can do is we can bring these even closer together. Or even do... something with these. Is that... Probably not quite what I want. How do these things actually merge together? I think I'm not going to see it. Canopy tent frame. Oh, does it actually... No, it definitely has some... Oh, I see. There's a little dibbly that goes up. It doesn't... The whole thing doesn't go up. Maybe? I think it maybe depends. But okay, I think... Okay, I think it is generally... You have the frame, and it has these accordion bits, and then there's the dibbly in the center of these that's connected to the frame, and that goes up. That makes my life easier here, because then I don't need these bits. Though that does complicate my life in the sense that now I need to figure out how to make those dibblies, or the joining bits here. I'll do like let's just... What do I want? I want, cube, 0.25, no, 0.5 meters. And then I can do this to make it as small as I want. And then this should get us to where I can move these. Why? So I move this 30 degrees, so let's do 10. So let's try like 20 degrees. Let's first get the textures textured out. Ooh, that actually, Control Alt, does exactly what I want here. Okay. Arc seam, and then and have little feet. And then scale these inward a little bit. And then I think these probably fine. But okay. So these are going to have just some little random bit here. That'll then extend out to like conjoin them And we'll have a similar bit here, but it'll actually maybe join these two together. How do I... Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see. But now I do. Okay. I'm just going to mash these together. Oop, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Whew, okay. But okay, I'm seeing this, and it's gonna be... it'll be okay. I think these three... will merge like that, so it'll just be a little simple thing. Well, I kind of don't like that. What do I want here? That's okay. So now what I'm going to do is this will be a little prefab thing that I'll just move around to make all the other little bits of this. Okay. Mark seams. And then... that's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we also need... the most important part right now is the actual canopy that we'll put on this thing. So let's do cursor to world origin. Wait. So is this what I want it to be? Because basically what I'm thinking... go down... this... and then, like this. And actually, we also need this here. There we go. Okay. Because we actually don't need this centerpiece, I'm realizing. Which makes sense. We're making a pyramid here, not a, whatever this was for. Dissolve edges. There we go. And I can even do the same with these. So I could have made this much simpler on myself by not subdividing any of that. Yeah, the subdivision was a waste of time. That's okay. Alright. Okay, so do we want this? Or how closely do I want this to align with this? Oh, I get it. And this should be down here to align properly with, like, you know, because this is just for structural support, basically. Okay. So now, look at that. Got a little thing. And I think, honestly, we can do a little bit better by having this down like that. I think we're ready to sell some gizmos and gadgets. Except for adding these little things. Well, I just had a nice idea. What if I just don't bother? Is anyone gonna check? Well, I think it would be cool. And it's not gonna be that much extra work. So let's do UV editor. Because yeah, the main thing will be sort of the order of operations puzzle of this. Yeah, because all of these, yeah, okay. So that's proportioned correctly. We just have this down here, though. We don't need this to be, like, all weird. Though we do need this, actually, to be a little more narrow. Okay. Because now... a kiss. And then I think what we'd do is we would move this one. Because we'll just have these attached like this. Like that. And actually the canopy, now that I've done the canopy, we don't even need that part. That'll be a separate part. So we actually need... This is how the materials will be structured. A lot of wasted space, but that's okay. Alright, I still need the little stick. Man, I keep getting notifications. I don't like how Discord will notify me, like, with the exact same sound for, like, a person has sent me specifically a message intended for my eyes, and, like, a person added every single person in the entire universe. But, oh well. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to duplicate this. There we go. Excuse me. Now we have a beautiful little thing. And what I can do is, I'm pretty sure the way this will work, if I get this, I'm gonna staple this on here. And then we can have this go into the center to squeegee that, or to like support the little center bit. Because I think that's how these work. From that very thorough research I did. Okay. Oh wait, and these align perfectly because, right. I thought I'd have to do some scaling shenanigans, but I don't need to, because they're perfect, just the way they are. Okay, and then this one. See, now we have high quality gaming content. But okay, let's do a little bit. So there needs to be a fine little bit here. Which goes right up to the top of this. And let's put this right here. Right to block where the player would see that it, hang on. Right there. Perfect. And then we can do some fun stuff, like we can make it a little bit more rickety. And we'll do like a... just a little bit of twisting and distorting there. There we go. And now all I need to do... but I also should unwrap this bit, and that'll be... by doing, whatever I do. Let's just remove this. Well, I don't care. Mark the seam there. Mark the seam there. Mark the seam. Mark the seam. Whew. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I need to not do that. What I need to do is I just need to get this part and unwrap it. And then we can just move that over to here. Now that we have a beautiful, perfect system in place for me to create little bits of metal and little other things. In fact, let's go back to this. So can I squeeze all of this? Well, what if I actually, hang on. What if I just did like... trying to compress this into half so that way I can just double the width of this, and then I can use like a 256 by 512 texture instead. Oh, I see. Hang on. I need to do like this. That removed. That removed. That doesn't do the thing that I was intending to do, though. Because I'm dumb. Hang on. How do I... I don't care. This is what I want to do. Since this is so, like, horizontally oriented, just scale up everything horizontally so that way we have more resolution this way, and then I can make nice little metal bits. And also I'm going to make this... Well, what do I want to do with this? Maybe the canopy should be a different material entirely, or a different model entirely, so that way... I know, yeah. The canopy will be a separate thing. This will be like canopy tent, and then we'll have canopy collider, because for these bits here, I'm just going to add simple little box colliders that go up. And then maybe like a simple little box collider for here, so that way the player can like do stuff with that, but I'll make it much simpler geometry, because the areas underneath the player's feet do not like, Did I actually save this? Oh, wait. This should be called Canopy Tent now. Admittedly, it feels more like I just bought it from an asset pack than anything, because it's so incongruous. Maybe I could just do... I know what I could do. What if we made it chunkier? Would that... No, that's stupid. I'll just accept it as it is. We all love the canopy tent. Okay, but I need to export this. And then I can put a little sign on it. And then, actually, while we're here, UV, export UV layout. So we need assets, environment. Oh. Fancy. No, not fancy. Empire. Canopy tent. So I'm thinking something that looks more like brushed aluminum than anything. So I could even do just like a filter blur. No, other. I'll do my old-fashioned trick. Multiply. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. So now I can do other random noise. That. Get a little lower. Can you tell which ones were duplicated? Okay, and then for these bits, we'll do a very dark gray, I think. And then eventually what I'll do is I'll go back over this with a proper, like, texture. And we'll probably do that soon. Well, no. We'll do it eventually. I just want it to look kind of nice. Excuse me. What is this? Okay, I think that's probably dark enough to at least tell that that's what that's supposed to be. Okay. And I assume that I did these correctly and these are not the edges, or like the actual, like, proper bits. Because for all I know, it could actually be like these. But oh well. Let's do the same for this, and then we'll do the same for the other feet. So I think this one is the bit that points into the tent. Okay, so I think all of these. Perfect. I think these as well. I have no idea what these 4 are. But let's try... Oh, wait. Hang on. Canopy tent KRA. Then we can do PNG. Environment Empire. And I think it should probably be... I want to look at an old one of these. It's like, what would happen... Old canopy tent. Oh, I'm gonna get very old canopy tents. No, as in a damaged canopy tent. Not quite. Oh, and I just realized I did it the opposite way. I should have done it in an X shape. Kind of, probably. Ah, well, I don't care. They basically make an X shape. That's good enough. But okay, let's get his... He's no longer going to be in here. And that means he no longer needs the table. Because he's going to have a canopy tent. And then we can have shapes. I'll say cylinder shape. Nope. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. I think Blender reads the raw input for the numpad, so that way numlock doesn't affect it. Which probably explains why I'm trying to use a numberpad as a macro. Like, because a while ago, I tried to map, like, F13 through F24 to a numpad, and Blender did not respect the numbers. Or it basically, it read the numbers and the F13 through F24 input. So I guess it's because it does that raw machine, like, it detects that a device is a number pad. And it just does whatever it feels like. What if I just make it wider? What if I just make it wider and do a worse job? Easy. That didn't quite do what I want. Huh. Okay, so it was 90 degrees, maybe? Sort of. How is it in such a different place? What on earth did I do? Let's call that acceptable. Then what if I grabbed this and rotated it 180 degrees and tried to slap it into here? Oh wait, no, and these actually static body frame. Because this canopy is specifically for this part of the static body. And it has like different rules. But okay, and then let's put a little box. And then I'll just intersect in the middle here. And this will basically give us the same effect. And then another cylinder right there. And so that way we vaguely approximate the geometry without having a billion trillion bits of polygons. Okay. So now we can do entities, environment, empire, canopy tent, and we'll make this a coat-like. So let's go to shop, stand. Okay, so what is the layers here? Layers 13 and etc. Collision. Oh, here it is, layer 13. Okay. And then coat like. Boom. Okay. And now we can go here, and this little guy will be chilling out with his, let's get a canopy tent. A little small, but that's okay. And now we can actually put like a carpet under here. Look at him, living large. He's in a whole little gamer den. Admittedly, the carpet sticks through the sand a little bit. Maybe I need a specially sculpted carpet for this particular area to actually do that. So let's not have that. Let's just have a little table that he's selling his wares at. Not that one. This one. And it'll probably be even lower. So it'll be like down here. And then he'll have like I don't know. Jar. Death gnat. So we need the visual ones. Where are the visual ones anyway? Bug. So it's somewhere in here. How do I do that in... Let's go to 112. So in this shop, we have, if I can get to it, a bug right in here. Oh, he's not even like properly like... Okay, I see. So first thing, white metal. Second thing, gem. And then actually, I'm just going to copy this thing. There we go. And then I want some other, like, because he has the bug, he has his looking glass. Maybe he has some of those other glass things that are strewn about. Like we'd have some bottles. So is this in active entities actually? And this is in the hotel zone. That's not quite right. I'm going to say here. And then this guy's here. And then, yeah, let's put our telescope. And this should have a condition on it. In fact, I could just do that for the... Oh, right, I was meaning to, well... Let's just add it as a small detail of, like... Make the telescope disappear when the guy sells it to you. Because otherwise, I mean, if the player has the telescope, they'll know that it doesn't matter. Well... Yeah, I'll just put that. I'll just keep that there. Okay, and last but not least, I need the texture for the canopy tent. So what is that? Canopy, PNG, so main. Oh, these do not have the correct colors. But where? Oh, I see. These are the canopy tent. And so I think this... There we go. I think all of these as well. Oh, wait. There we go. Beautiful. Now, it's a thing of beauty. And also we need this to be double-sided. Okay. Oh, that's actually a good point. A cloth wall to act as a sand break, or windbreak. Yeah, that adds some more detail. Let's keep going. Look at that. And also, I have the thing where there's a subtle light that's the same color as the canopy, because eventually I need to make that sensitive to the sunlight, but... Oh wait, this guy needs to be a little bit further forward, because otherwise you can't talk to him. Yeah, let's make it like a canopy wall prefab. Well, do I want a canopy wall prefab, or do I want to just make the canopy, like, down like this? What should I do with this? Let's look at other canopies again. Okay, so we could just have, like, flat panels that wrap around. And then also we could do something even more like this, where... Let's see... Yeah, I'll make a simple little flat panel. Let's do, like... Which way should be the front? I guess this way? And that actually completely removes the need for most of these colliders, because now it'll be like this, but let's mark a seam here, and I think also squeeze in a little bit. And I'll add some like curtains to give it even more proper like visual flair. So these will just be like very simple, like maybe just something like that. Alright, so let's unwrap this as a separate thing. Actually, let's stretch it like this. Because actually, this is meant to be a uniform width. Okay. And then, what I'm going to do... Let's double check. Okay, yeah. So now this is a whole coat pattern, I think. Maybe I should make these, maybe I should make this part a separate material or something, because it'd be a little much. But it'll probably be fine. I'll see how it looks and how I feel about it. There we go. And now, let's see this in our gamer world. See, now we have a gamer's paradise because we got canopy tents. And I'm pretty sure I have lawn chairs somewhere. Oh. Okay, so now we then move this. Let's move all of... Well, how do I want to do this? Actually, I have a better idea. Oh, wait. Did I mess this up? There we go. Kind of. I think there's still something weird going on. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see. It was just this here, and I prefer this to actually come out to this edge, and then that can be okay there. Okay, so now if we go back into the gamer world. Oop. There we go. Look at this guy. He's got his fancy little subsurface scattering. Got his little tent. I can talk to him. I should probably see. Let's do item bug. Let's give ourselves some spending money. Sold out. Modest looking glass. Oh wait, not a modest looking glass. It's a modest spyglass. And also, I should probably rename it to a spyglass consistently, because now it's there. Okay. So now, eventually, I should put oh yeah, UI icon for that. I think I have that on the thing. And then also, if we go to inventory, go to spyglass, currently it looks like this. Not quite accurate. So let's go to telescope. My back. Inventory, spyglass. Look at that. We have a little spyglass and it has all sorts. Look at the lovely detail. And then we can... Oh, not quite. Okay, so my next trick will be to fix this little bug. Where we can moonwalk. So let's save and quit now. Let's say... fixed some visuals. Good enough. Okay. So let's go... player... I have it open here, so... rotate to velocity. Rotate mesh. So is this... I know. Let's do if... we need to do this for angle float equals that for axis 3 that if angle, we actually don't even need this, we can just do if angle greater than 0 pi or angle equals negative pi, axis equals vector 3 up. And I think I use rotate mesh everywhere. Maybe I don't. Let's do function move. Okay, I use this rotate function. Why do I use that instead of rotate mesh? Okay, let's go to rotate mesh. What is the difference here? So we have okay, so the only difference is we have a max rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into here as like this. Infinity. And then we can do angle, and then we do S times A. Let's see how this looks. I should probably check it in the editor, but we'll figure it out soon enough. Oh wait, I just realized it's not going to work. Yeah, because there's no longer a function called rotate. Let's go to player. I think there actually is. Yeah, let's replace this. Thankfully, the code is so much more manageable, even though it came at many costs. Look at that, we have rotate velocity. Do I ever use this ignore Y? I don't think I ever set that to anything other than true. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, ignore Y should always be true. So it should be like this. Okay, so now if we rotate. There we go. So it chooses arbitrary. Oh, doesn't quite do it. How does this not work? Let's go to rotate mesh. So what's our target? Target is that. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, so let's continue on. Nope, it didn't work. Okay. So our target is this direction. So what is our angle? 3.141593. So the axis is 0. So I know what to do. We need to do if not axis dot is normalized. We'll just assume that it's well, actually, do I even need to cross the product? Because I know that it's going to be a horizontal rotation. What if I just did vector 3 dot up times the sine of the angle? Like, what if I just figure it out? Because yeah, we know the axis, or we know the angle is good. But actually, now that I think about it, this could mean that if we do 2 pi, because I don't know how it actually determines what the angle is going to be. Let's actually figure this out. Unsigned minimum angle. The unsigned minimum angle, huh? So does that mean that no matter what way I turn? Ah, yes. There we go. Okay. So that's actually why we would do that. Let's do if angle greater than pi, angle minus equal to pi. So we actually know. So this is unsigned. If angle greater than pi. Minus equal 2 times... Wait, no. Would it be 2 times pi? Yes. And I never knew this was unsigned. It's not quite right. Yeah, I can see a little, So it doesn't quite like going this way. Okay. But how do I fix this, then? Mm-hmm. Oh, is there actually a towel here? Oh, cool. I don't know, though. Let's figure out how to do this. Okay, so what is the angle? I think we're gonna need... Let's skip this until I know... Oh. This is gonna be impossible to play. Impossible, dare I say. Okay, I need to put in the controller and then manage the keyboard and the controller at the same time. Because I need to deliberately move such that I'm rotating more than 360 degrees. Or rotating, you know, around the wrong axis. Yeah, like that? Not right. Actually... What if I just did this? Okay, so this condition's never actually hit. Yeah, this is just a bug. So I think it's... Oh, I think I know. How is this? How does a circle work again? How do radians work? Because it's 2 pi radians. Okay, yeah, 2 pi. So I was correct on that. So why then are we never getting an angle greater than pi? If this angle is always unsigned. Alright, I'll go back to what I had before. I think we need this. We don't need S. We can just do this. So if it's not normalized, we do that. So yeah, I think what it actually does is it doesn't get... Or... If it's 90 degrees away, it just returns 90 degrees, no matter what orientation of that 90 degrees or about what axis that is. So I think now... Yes, okay, now we're getting exactly what I want. Though, we need to double check. Okay. There we go. Seems like it works. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. So I can cross that bug off the list. Ugh, I can't even find it. Rotate. Okay, what else should I do today? Because I guess I'll play through this again, or play test this some more. So I'll see how the quest feels now. Okay. There we go. And I can play with the controller now. Okay, so let's restart, or let's load from post intro. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I thought that was orstad behind me. Okay. Terrain, City 1. Okay. So the way that this should work is in my... Oh. We haven't selected Jackie. How did that break? Every single UI thing breaks. Okay. Bugs. Inventory does not select a default. Or does not focus. Okay. So now, my mother probably lived in the Silda Plateau, given the Silda and her name. Alright. So we can talk to this funny little man. Do, like, recency. And we got this. And there is some awkwardness with, since the, like, with that oh hello at the end, because basically the notes just interrupt the current context of the conversation. Okay, so we got that. And then we got our big lore. He basically does stuff. Eventually I have to reread all that, but I don't want to right now. Basically, he just comes with us. Because he's going to help us go to the village. Or the tree tower. Whatever it's called. And we should have a hover scooter at this point. There we go. So I'll reload from here next time. And then he just waddles along behind us. I think the important thing, though, is that I can steal the entire canopy of his tent with my coat. Why is the telescope sold out? That's interesting. Oh, and I just realized, it felt like the I'll show you was coming after the dialogue, but that's because, well, no. That's correct. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Hang on. Oh no, it's not. It's just that it shows up at the same time as the shop dialog. Right. I should probably figure out how to fix that. Wait, who's... Oh, this is a second orstad, I just realized. Oh, and I can't sit on him for some reason. Oh, I know why. Because he's dynamic, or like no stand, or whatever it is. Yeah, like this guy. Well. Ah, well. Wait, what size did I make this texture? Hang on. Let's go to canopy tent. 1024, hang on. Throw this in File Manager. We can't have a 1024 by 1024 texture for just so little stuff. Open. There we go. Now, that is a reasonable amount of detail for that. Though admittedly, now I should do the noise again. Okay, so something actually, I should probably figure out, something has gone awry with the save system, because we have this orstad here, and the shop inventory didn't save properly or load properly or whatever it was. I don't get what that's about. So let's try load game, old feeling 1. Oh wait, that's good. Got orstad. Do we have an old orstad in there? No, he's fine. He has actually properly followed us. He's a very frightening man. Immune to bullets. Invulnerable. And I think my next thing, I want to change this road. Because this is way too, like, new looking. It's like practically fresh off the, hot off the presses, basically. Okay, so he's still here. So that means the shop will still be sold out. Even though we've never talked to him. Load game. Old feeling 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and quit. So I think it's just the load game functionality doesn't quite clear things the way it's supposed to. What state isn't the shop inventory and the followers, like the current follower, would be the only things I can think of. Because I betcha if we go back now, it'll be in the correct state. In fact, let's put that in here as followers and shop inventory not properly saved or not properly loaded. Because it's specifically when we do the full reload. Because the game generally doesn't actually reload at any point other than when I do it manually from the console. But eventually I'd like save management. So it should probably be functional for the entire duration of development. Yes, okay, now it's correct. So now if we go here, we do that. Yeah. So let's go to global. When we begin the game, take your time, Godot. I think what we need to first do. So in it, do we do this? I think we need this in ready, actually. Or maybe... Reset state. Despawn followers. Journal by tag. Let's go to the shop owner, and let's see where the item count is coming from, or item data. So stat item bought. Let's go to the debug console as well. Okay, so it just calls load sync. With true in path, what does that mean? Reload equals true. Okay, so that makes sense. Enforce is false. I think this... Does this need to be before the reload? I don't understand this. I think this needs to be here. Okay, because I think what'll happen now is I'll zoop over to him. I'll buy the compass, or the whatever it was. Actually, let's do item bug 100. There we go. Okay, so let's do blah. Oh wait, this, and then we will save, load game, old feeling one. Because I think it should be... I don't know why it should be doing this, unless the state just isn't being properly reset. But okay, and there's been no crash. Oh wait. Orstad isn't following me. But he is over here. Okay, so that makes the game more broken. Yeah, so he's in his own state now. Yeah, okay. So what is this? What is the meaning of this? Let's go to the NPC shop again. So bought equals item data. So we have... all we're doing is adding stats. How is this not... how does this not work? I think it's because this resource isn't reloaded. Yes, okay, I think that's what it is. It's cached. So it should be equals. Well, no. I know what we should do. We should have... But why would this be... I guess this is the only resource where I actually modify it, so that would make sense, maybe. I'll see if that's the case. Because basically, if the stats are fine, and I'm guessing now they actually are fine, and it's actually because I have it as a resource, because resources are loaded differently than scenes. Okay, so we've done this once, twice, which makes sense, because we're here. Yeah, because this guy has that, and orstad has that. But then, if we do a load game, old feeling 1. So we have this. Is it gonna take it? Is it gonna go? What's happening now? Okay, chunk 121 has some stuff. Let's remove those warnings by just resaving it. Okay, is the video game advancing? Is there something wrong with this? What's happening? Okay. Seems like video game don't work. I would prefer if it do work. Okay, so we have this, cool, does it twice. That's fine. And then we will go load game. Actually, let's hide this. Because I think it's fine if we do this, because I think the chunk will load in. And then the entities will get their stuff in. So as we advance, I think it'll do it. Unless we're already so close to the chunk. There we go. Okay. So, okay, we have our inventory data. So what does our inventory data say? Persistent? See, okay. So it has the correct things there. For P item. Alright, so what are our stats right now? So our game state should not have... So we have no stats. That is not correct. Okay, so that's good. Bought telescope. Okay, so we did not buy the telescope. Oh wait, but this... Okay, so this is the correct way, I just realized. Because we didn't buy the telescope again, did we? But I see Orstad up there. The ghost of Guy past. Why is he here? Why are you here, Orstad? I think I know why. Followers. Despawned followers. think it must be this despawn follower thing. So basically, it currently saves into an autosave, and then I can just choose to manually save into a given file. Oh wait, I should probably make this table different now. I'll do that eventually, but basically, I can just save into X, and then I would load the game from X. And eventually I'll let the player actually, like, control their, thing. Oh wait, I just realized. This is double-sided, so you can't shoot into it, but you can shoot out of it. I'll leave that for the time being, because I know what it takes to make that work the way that I want it to. I guess I could make it solidified. Oh well. Well, actually, yeah. I'll add a solidify modifier. But, okay. So now I'm trying to understand. How is orstad getting here? When we reset the, or when we initialize the game, place entities. Where are the despawned followers? So where do we add these? To the tree. Get tree current steam, add child B. Okay. So this is where we do that. Dismissing the follower. Would add them there. Place entities. But that just does the flags and it does the dictionary stat for followers. So that just puts the follower behind us. Is it running this? So if I did load game X. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so now we have two of them over there. But why do we have two of them over here? And let's just, well, actually, what's our inventory data look like right now? I actually know what we can do. We can do, var onReady var inventory equals it'll be something like this. We do dictionary equals or maybe we could do like I don't know. I'll figure that out after I figure out the follower stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna not deal with that for now. Okay, so we have more of them. But why? Because clearly... Why does it keep it? I don't have the breakpoint set. Okay, so how many entities do we have even? So why do we have? Oh no, okay, this makes sense. So we have only this ID, scene, path, and transform. Spawned in equals true. So where do the other guys come from? Because I'm reloading the entire scene. So it's not like... I am reloading, right? Load current scene. If reload. So yeah, we're doing reload because if we go to the debug console, it passes in true to reload. But then why does the state not reset? Maybe I need to do reset state and then reset state. I'm gonna try this. What's confusing to me is I don't even see where these guys could be coming from. But how are there more of them? How do they keep getting more of them? He is. I'm amassing an army. So is it like... Hang on, let's just go to despawn and dismiss. And then we'll, you know what? Let's also go to the NPC shop and let's go to ready again. And then I'm going to see where we're doing all of this stuff. Yeah, the dictionary is part of the save game. So this specific dictionary for the follower. So this one should be fine. Actually, so it should only work once. So let's see this. Place entities. Okay, so that makes sense. But then this one. This one is... Okay, this one's okay, because that's the teleport, or, guy. Oh, and this one, though, is not okay. So why are we calling this again? I would love to have seen a stack here, instead of seeing nothing. So I think maybe it's because I'm doing the... Okay, but I think that might be a sign of issues to come. Oh wait, game crash. No wait, no? Did it? I think it did. Yeah, it just... I'm just not seeing... I just can't access the fucking debug anymore. It, like, lost contact with the application. Okay. So let's try this again. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's go reset state. I don't need this one here, because I know that that's not fixing the problem. Okay, so this is set active blah blah blah, and that's that guy. Great. Then this is placing him. Great. And then place orstad because... Okay, great. So that is how the game is supposed to function. And then, if I load game X... So we have here this guy again. That's perfect. And then replace orstad. Great. And then debugger stops responding to me. Cool. Nice. We have lost contact with the debugger. The game has ceased to function. Wait, what? It didn't place the... It didn't give the shot. So how is he here? So he's not even being... It's like the reload current scene isn't working. I think it might just be the reload current scene isn't working. Hang on. Maybe I just misunderstood what it does. Scene added nodes. Oh, they're just changing the current scene. So they're confused as to why changing the or reloading the scene changes the scene. Okay, I think I need to just go into like yeah. Let's load the game again. Because I'm confused as to now why it's not even doing the spawning properly. Because, yeah, it does this guy. The telescope shop guy respawns. And then orstad. Okay, and then it does that correctly. Maybe I just didn't understand it the first time. And then... Yeah, okay, so they are just not being removed from the tree, even though the entire point of reloading the current scene is to, like, reload it with the things that weren't, with the things that were added removed, and the things that were removed added back. No, that can't be it. Let's do this. Okay. Reload current scene. Let's get some more music in here. Let's do, I guess, this one. Okay. String frame, change scene, F name. Change scene to this. Call deferred, change scene. No, this doesn't, no, this shouldn't affect it. Because we get the packed scene. Or when we do... No, when we reload the current scene. Yeah. We get the whole file name. The save file could have bad data, but it couldn't have... So the reason I know that it's not the save file is because the way it gets it from the save file is it loads it from a dictionary. So I would see the ready function, basically. That's what I'm using to mark when the nodes have been added to the tree. So somehow reload current scene isn't deleting them. Hang on, I'm gonna just try that. So like, let's do a despawn follower. Or do we mark follower? Do we have followers anywhere in here? Like, I want to figure out where the actual node is. Mark follower active. Despawn follower append B body T that. It's very confusing. Why is it in there? Okay. Let's just go low or like reset state. For D in B spawned followers, D.B.Q free. Let's just see if this works. Because it's nonsense, and it's impossible, and it's not supposed to be an issue. But okay, let's ignore that. And let's ignore that, because these don't seem to be the issues. And then, what we can do okay, so that didn't fix it. Is it because we don't mark the follower active when we place him? Frame.follow player, mark follower active node. I just don't even understand how this is possible, but I will eventually figure it out. And this also doesn't answer the question of why... Well, I guess I already basically know that question. Okay. So it was because reload current scene doesn't reload the current scene. It just does whatever it wants, I guess. And it'll do... Okay, hang on. What the hell is this, actually? Where are we adding the train? Or... Oh... Okay. This is a global, or it's an auto load, so it's not in the current scene. Okay, so that was the issue the whole time. Easy peasy. Alright, so we don't need that. Easiest game of my life. Okay, so now, got him there. Not quite. Do we add child somewhere else? Oh, add child. Let's... Well, I mean, I guess let's just put that stuff back. We'll mark the follower active and we'll delete it anyway, even though now we actually are adding it to the current scene. Okay. Let's say fixed bug with duplicate followers upon reloading. And then the next thing is to do the same thing. So for here, we're going to do onReady var p inventory equals Let's do get. Actually, I'm going to make this function do exactly what I want. And then we're going to do function safe, get key name, returns dictionary, string, if key in inventory data, return inventory data key, else return nothing. And then what we're going to do is if p not pm.b, actually we can just do in p-inv, and we'll also return a duplicate duplicate. Okay, and it'll be a deep copy, so that way we can do this. And admittedly, we can just do like, I don't care. It'll be fine like this. Return inventory data. Let's do actually persistent temporary oh, these are arrays. Okay, so let's see if this works. Because now what it should do is it should never alter the resource itself. It should copy it every time it loads. Which also makes sense because they use the same resource. Yeah, that actually is something that I should have done from the start anyway, because shopkeepers can use the same inventory item to describe their shop. Not quite. Trying to assign a non-object value to a variable type shop inventory. Let's just do... Let's just do this. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Oh, I don't have enough money. Bug. And then X, so it's sold out, and then we're gonna copy the new inventory, or our old inventory, and then we have it again. Beautiful. Okay, so that fixes the shop. And I thought they were related. They were completely unrelated. Okay, and that gives us... shop, fixed shop inventory, persisting across loads. Alrighty. I'm gonna see how well this little daily schedule goes. Because this feels like it's been pretty nice. I mean, admittedly, I didn't do a whole lot today, I feel like. Well, I don't know. The quest is now officially functional. Oh yeah, I'd never actually playtested that. Let's get some item bug 100. Oh, right, I already bought it. Because now it's the auto load, or auto save. Okay, and then what I can do is we can do, something in here. There's one of these windows. Oh, I think... Oh, wait. Look at that. This one was the one I needed. Oh, that's funny. There was a little bit of a... There's a tiny lip here. So I was crouched. Yeah. Okay. So I actually need to know that there's somebody at that room. I forget how to do that. Okay, so they picked a room with the most beautiful view of the valley. And I forget what the context of this is. So, is this the researcher's room? It looks recently used. I should add stuff to this room. The bed is unmade, there's some plates on the table, and a single folder with what appears to be a small bundle of papers. If you could get that folder, you may very well get enough information to bluff your way past the checkpoint. You use your spyglass to read the folder. There's a name. I'm gonna rewrite that, because that's just a bad line. Because, like, you read the folder. One, folders don't have text on them. Okay. There's some text. There should be a small bundle of papers. You can't make out. You can't make out the label. If you could get it. With that folder, so let's do a little bit shorter here. A single labeled folder. The label is too far to read. You could get... Okay, and actually I want to change this back to what it was. If you could get that folder, you may very well get enough information. Okay, and then you use your spyglass to read the label on the folder. Among other information, there's a name. Marcus Blanc. And then with that, we have a note. Someone named Marcus Blanc left behind a folder in their hotel room. And then we can Elite Gamer. So excuse me, I just realized a coworker of mine left some documents in his room. Marcus Blanc was the name on the reservation. Okay. Awesome. And then we can go to here. A young woman is sitting there. Then we can do research papers. Huh? Why? Okay, so it seems like several things have broken at this point. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's some... Okay, all this is stuff. Oh, wait. This isn't Northern Bayland, it's Northern Yakaz. In fact, it's Brawl now. Where is... Okay, so now can I do this? This isn't correct. Why is this not correct? What is this? Gate admin. So, excuse me, ma'am. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I see. I forgot. I mixed up that. Alright, there we go. So now, the quest should be completable from beginning to end. Yeah, it should. He should leave when he does that. I just haven't added any sort of like cinematic like scripting. And also, there's a show her the papers here. There we go. Why is this still not working? Hang on. So this... So where's our excuse me? Oh, wait. This. There we go. My brain. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I think in the soon after I get basically the scripting done, or the basic stuff here done. Okay, there we go. And now we're safe to cross the checkpoint. And then I think next time what I'll do is I'll finish up the city. Because I want more visuals for it. And I want more conversations in it. And I want more lore about it. And I think I'd also want some like old like research equipment that's around. And also to rework the tower. But there's a lot of stuff to do. And also, I should probably just get rid of this gulch here. Or this little dip here. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is that the video game is functional. Oh wait, I forgot to actually... I was so determined to leave. Okay. Various fixes. And then... some new stuff. Alrighty. That'll do it for me today. I think now I've made bits of progress. And I will make more bits tomorrow. See you later.